Okay, guys, big news just in. Peter Stevens and Harley Heaven and all that whole group have been sold, or most of it's been sold. It's been acquired by the Joe Rascal and Motorcycle Holdings group. Motorcycle Holdings group is pretty much Morgan and Wacker and a lot of those related companies. The stores that they haven't taken, there's a few they haven't taken, and unfortunately they will be let go. Peter Stevens Motorcycles Geelong will no longer exist, from what I can tell. Peter Stevens Motorcycles Ringwood, Peter Stevens Motorcycles Bankstown, Harley Heaven Bankstown, and Melbourne City Triumph. They will no longer be trading, from what I can tell. The ones they have taken over is Harley Heaven Dandenong, Harley Heaven Ringwood, Harley Heaven Melbourne, and Peter Stevens Ducati South Melbourne. Peter Stevens Dandenong, Peter Stevens Adelaide, Savage Motorcycles Perth, Harley Heaven Sydney, Harley Heaven Penrith, Harley Heaven Perth, and Harley Heaven Adelaide. But they will be a very, very strong group in the motorcycle scene in Australia, I can tell you that. Now, as more stuff comes to light, we will obviously let you know what's happening. But so far, that's what I can tell has happened. Now, what this means is that 250 jobs will stay within the company. So there's 250 people are going to keep their jobs. Now, I think I heard that there was about 400 jobs going. So I don't know whether other 150 are going to go. I don't know whether they'll be taken up into some of those stores, or just have to get out in there and work at other places. So unfortunately, it looks like 150 odd people are looking like losing their job. As far as people that have paid deposits on their motorcycles, we haven't heard yet as to what's happening with that. I don't know what will happen there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, those people will, those deposits will be honoured. But I don't know moving forward whether that's going to happen or not. Now, the Joe Rascal group, they are the ones that will take over the Harley Heaven stores. So they will have Harley Heaven Dandenong, Harley Heaven Ringwood, Harley Heaven Melbourne, and Peter Stevens Ducati in South Melbourne. So it seems to be that the James Rascal group and Motorcycle Holdings group have, I think, somehow joined, from what I can, what I can tell. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it appears that seems to be the case. So Motorcycle Holdings will take over these dealerships. They will take over Peter Stevens Dandenong, Peter Stevens Adelaide, Savage Motorcycles Perth, Harley Heaven Sydney, Harley Heaven Penrith, Harley Heaven Perth, and Harley Heaven Adelaide. So the Joe Rascal group basically are taking over the Victorian stores, and Motorcycle Holdings are taking over the rest of them. Unfortunately, those stores that they haven't acquired, that they haven't taken over, they will be closed down and will no longer operate. So unfortunately, those people are going to be looking for a job. The administrators have said that they will try and help out the people that are working at those closed stores, in that transitional period. Obviously, they're going to try and help them get jobs and all sorts of stuff. But at the end of the day, it'll be pretty much up to the individual to get themselves another job, I would say, just reading between the lines, which is very unfortunate for those people. Hopefully they stay within the industry, and some other stores help them out with jobs and all that sort of stuff. This will make Motorcycle Holdings the largest retail motorcycle group in Australia. And I dare say that would be just about Australasia. I think they'd be close to being the biggest there. So that's about all I can tell you for now. If we get any more updates, we'll let you know ASAP. But suffice to say, the big news is that Peter Stevens and Harley Heaven have been sold. The groups are the Joe Rascal and Motorcycle Holdings Limited. They're taking over. The ones that aren't getting taken over, as a wrap-up, are the Peter Stevens in Geelong, Peter Stevens in Ringwood, Peter Stevens Bankstown, and Harley Heaven Bankstown, and also Melbourne City Triumph. So that those stores will cease to operate. I don't know if they're going to continue to operate in the short term, what will happen there. But suffice to say, they'll be closing down. That's about all I can tell you for the moment. I hope this settles people's nerves a little bit. I hope that deposits people have paid will be taken into account and they will be honoured. But as soon as we get confirmation or anything else on that situation, we will let you know ASAP. Thanks again. Thanks for your continued support. If you wouldn't mind, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to down below. And we'll catch you next time on Hogs, Cogs, and 2 Aussie Flogs. See you guys.